Hello everyone. How are you all? I hope everybody is doing fine. And my name is Alka, and today here I am with a new story. And the name of the story is The Selfish Iron, which is written by Oscar Wilde. Let me tell you about the characters first. So, Selfish Giant and Children. These are the main characters, and setting is very simple. The whole story is the whole story is happening inside Giant's garden. So before starting with the story, let me show you the difficult words and word meanings so that you would be able to understand the story much better. All right, so the first word is gruff, which means harsh and low sound, which people make when they are angry. Second word is blossom, that is blooming. Yes, it is used for flowering plants and flowering trees. All right, third one is linnet. It's a name of a small bird, a singing bird. And the fourth one is twittering. It's a sound which birds make when they are together sitting somewhere and sitting on the branches. I must say, the chirping sound, that is twittering. Fifth one is crapped in, when somebody moved his body along the ground just to move somewhere without getting noticed, that is crapped in. And just have a look at the difficult words also. So the first one is graph, second is selfish, third is blossom, fourth is linnet, fifth is musician, sixth is twittering, seventh is punished, eighth is allowed, nine is crept, and tenth is gently. Now I will start reading the story and I'll try to explain you in between after reading first paragraph maybe. So just listen to this story carefully, because after finishing this chapter or after finishing reading this portion, this page, I'm going to ask you a few questions as well. So get ready. Every afternoon, the children used to go and play in the giant's garden because he had gone away somewhere. It was a lovely garden with soft green grass. There were beautiful flowers that looked like stars. There were also the peach trees that bore juicy fruits. The birds sang so sweetly that the children used to stop their games to listen to the songs of the birds. So, what is the meaning of this paragraph? First of all, let me tell you. uh, because the giant was not there, he was gone somewhere. So every afternoon in his absence, children used to play in his garden. The garden was lovely. There was soft green grass, beautiful flowers, and peach trees which were full of juicy fruits. And in fact, children used to stop playing when they listen to the songs of the birds. So beautiful music they used to sing. Those lovely birds used to sing. So this was the scene in the garden. How happy we were here, how happy we are here, they said to each other. So this line shows that they were quite happy there. One day, the giant came back. He saw the children playing in the garden. What are you doing here? This is my garden, he shouted in a gruff voice. The children ran away. So, in this paragraph, what exactly is happening? Like, those children were quite happy, but one day, when the giant returned from his journey, he found children playing in his garden and he didn't like that thing. And he became angry with them. In a harsh voice, he scolded them and scared them away. Now, move to the next one. He was a very selfish giant. He built a high wall around his garden and put up a notice on the wall: children not allowed, those who come in will be punished. So, afterwards, what he did, after scaring them away, After scolding them, he built a high wall around the garden. And there he put up a notice as well, where it was written that children are not allowed. The children had nowhere to play now. They talked about beautiful garden inside and how happy we were there, they said to each other. So after building the wall, he scared them after building the wall, after putting up the notice. Now children were not able to go inside, and they were quite upset. They had no other place to play, and they used to remember the garden quite often. So then spring came. There were flowers and little birds everywhere, but it was still winter in Selfish Giant's garden. The birds didn't sing in it as there were no children. The trees forgot to blossom, and one beautiful flower put its head out from the grass. It read the notice and felt very sorry for the children. It slipped back into the ground and went off to sleep. So, what had happened here? When the spring season came, and as you all know, in spring season, what you see most? Flowers, birds, everywhere. Okay. But that was not the case in Giant's garden. There was no flower, there was no greenery because nature was not happy with the giant's decision. Yes, decision to stop children from playing in the garden. And that was the reason the spring season didn't show up this time in his garden. Okay. In fact, by mistake, if some flower tried to bloom again, it went back into the ground again because it read the notice and it became quite sad afterwards. I cannot understand why spring is so late in coming, said the selfish giant. I hope the weather will change. But spring never came, nor did summer. It was always winter inside. Autumn gave golden fruits to every garden, but not to the selfish giant's garden. Now, see, here the giant was waiting for spring season to come. But he was not aware why that spring season was not coming to his garden, and still he was hoping, but spring, it didn't appear. And in fact, summer season and the autumn season also came and passed by. They didn't enter in autumn, they didn't enter in giant's garden. So the golden fruits which you can see in autumn season, that could not be seen in giant's garden. Okay, now my question from you is this line, which I have taken from this page, that is how happy we were there. So, who is the speaker here? How happy we were there. Yes, you can find this line here. How happy we were here. Who said this? Children. Right, very good. Second one, which place is being referred to here? As I told you in the beginning, only one place is discussed in whole story, and that place is, yes, the selfish giant's garden. Correct. See, why can't they go there? Yes, they can't go there because giant told them to stay away from the garden. Okay, my second line is I can't understand why spring is so late in coming. So who said this line? Who is the speaker? Yes, the giant. And why it was still winter in the giant's garden? Everybody must be knowing. Why it was still winter? Yes, because nature was upset. Nature was angry, and it didn't visit Giant's garden because he didn't allow children inside. All right. Okay, now next page. One morning, the giant was in bed when he heard some lovely music. It sounded so sweet to his ears that he thought it must be king's musician passing by. It was only it was only a little linnet singing outside his window, and it was the most beautiful music in the world. So one morning, when the giant heard, when giant woke up, he heard melodious music. and he just thought maybe it is maybe some king's musician was passing by. That was the reason he could hear such melodious music. But soon he realized that it was the linnet bird singing in his garden, and he realized that spring season has come. Okay, I believe spring season has come at last, said the giant, and he jumped out of the bed and looked out. What did he see? He saw the most wonderful sight. Through a little hole in the wall, the children had crept in, and they were sitting on the branches of trees. The trees were so glad to see the children that they had blossomed. The birds were flying about and twittering with delight, and the flowers were looking up through the green grass. Now, as soon as he realized that it is because of the winter season, it is because of the spring season, the linnet bird has come inside his garden. So he jumped out of the bed with happiness, and he looked outside his window. He saw that the children were playing and sitting on the branches of tree, because they had crept inside the garden through a hole in the wall. The tree, the bird, the flowers all seemed happy when they saw children were playing. And all the corner of the garden were full of greenery and freshness. Okay. Only in one corner of the garden it was still winter. In that corner stood a little boy. He was so small that he could not reach up to the branches of the tree. He was crying. The poor tree was still quite covered with the frost and snow. Now, what happened exactly in these lines is, b- as all the corners of the garden were full of greenery and freshness, but there was one corner where winter remained, because one small boy was trying to reach to the branches. Okay, but what happened? It was not possible for him to reach out because he was so tiny. He was so short, and his height was so short that he wasn't able to reach up the branches. And after seeing everything, what do you think the giant must be thinking? Okay, let me tell you. The giant saw this, and he how selfish I have been, he said. Now I know why spring would not come here. I will put that poor little boy on top of the tree, then I will pull down the wall, and my garden shall be the children's playground forever and ever. He was really very sorry for what he had done. So he went out into the garden. But when the children saw him, they were so frightened that they all ran away, and winter came back to the garden. So in one corner, winter remained, because one small boy was trying to reach to the branches, but because of his short height, he wasn't able to. Tree also tried that somehow this tiny boy could reach up and sit on the branch, but it wasn't possible. After seeing this, he realized that it was his mistake not to share his garden with the children. If nature also will start treating people with selfishness, how would everyone will be living on this earth? He understood that sharing is caring, and those who give more receive more, and being selfish only harms the self. So he decided to pull down the wall and let the children play in the garden forever. He felt sorry for his action, and he went out in the garden. He went out in the garden, but the children were afraid of him, so they immediately ran out. As soon as the children went out of the garden, the spring left too. Only the little boy did not run, for his eyes were full of tears, and he didn't see the giant coming. And the giant took him gently in his hand and put him up onto the tree. So my question from you is, why was spring so late in coming? Yes. Yes, because the giant was selfish and wicked and he didn't allow the children to come inside the garden. So nature was upset him, and that was the reason spring didn't come. Why was he sorry for what he had done? Yes, he was really sorry. Giant realized that by disallowing the children in the garden, he made a mistake. So he was sorry for what he had done. Okay, did the weather change? Yes, it changed afterwards. When children crept inside, weather also changed. Okay, so yes, spring came back to the garden when children crept inside and started playing inside. Why did the little boy not run? Yes, because his eyes were so full of tears that he didn't see giants coming, so he didn't run away. Now, in this paragraph, let me tell you what exactly happened. But just before that, let me read it. And the tree blossomed, and the birds came and sang on it. The little boy put his arms around the giant's neck and kissed him. The other children saw that giant was not wicked any longer. The children came running back, and with them came spring. It is your garden now. The little children, said the giant, and he took a great axe and knocked down the wall. Since then, the giant plays with the children in the most beautiful garden every day. So the little boy was crying, and due to his teary eyes, he was not able to see the giant coming. So he didn't run away. But the giant reached him. He put him on the tree's branch very gently. Because of that, boy hugged him and kissed him because the boy was feeling so happy. The children and the spring season also came back after seeing all this. And then the children broke the wall, and he started playing with children every day since then. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the story. Very lovely story. It is with a very great moral value that you should be selfless. You should share what has been provided to you by God or by nature. Okay, I hope you understood the moral as well. So thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed watching the video, just hit the like button and do write some comments in the comment section and keep watching. Uh, and subscribe my channel for the latest updates. Thank you.